Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome back. This is episode 4 on the SlateCraft server. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And today we are going to get into our first proper building of the season. I say proper building because we're going to start by laying some roads. We're going to get some builds going around these farms. And most importantly of all, we've actually removed the village between episodes. So our village is now no longer there. Which it kind of feels a bit strange to taking it away, but it's no longer there. So we now have a massive open area for building on, which is what we're going to do. So what we're going to do first, guys, is we are going to start by putting our first build around our cactus and sugarcane farms. And I'll come back to you guys when I've got materials ready to go. So I've got all my materials together and we've got ourselves quite a bit of cyan, terracotta, white concrete, deep slate of the cobbled variety so we can make it into the smooth and bricks. We've got some daylight sensors, redstone lamps and iron doors, as well as moss blocks. I've got some small drip leaf because I kind of want to use it. I'm not quite sure how we're going to use it yet. Stone is mainly for making buttons and bones will be for bone mealing our moss. Now, the other thing I've forgotten is the lime glass, which we'll go get next. But I'm going to cut away. I am going to put some of this building work in place, and I'll come back and show you guys the progress. Alrighty, I had an idea while I was gathering my glass, and that was that I want to use bricks in with this build as well. And the best way of offsetting brick is granite. Now, I never used granite. And I've been through my storage over there, been through my mine, and I don't have any. So I had the idea that I'm going to go into the nether. We are going to go hunting a long way away, and we are going to go hunt ourselves down some granite. So this could be an interesting little trip. I haven't got any fire protection because I haven't brewed any yet. But I figure, let's just do it. It should be quite fun. So I'm going to hop into the nether. I am going to travel a certain number of blocks in a certain direction. And I'll come back to you guys when I get out the other side. Alrighty, guys. I decided I would stream my attempt at finding granite. And this is the result. Yeah. I found absolutely nothing at all. I suppose my server mates, and they haven't found anything in this world either. So, I don't know what we're going to do about the granite situation, other than kind of go without for now. So, I'll do a bit of building on stream, guys. And if you want to catch me on stream, it is Teddy Legend Gaming at twitch.tv. So, check me out over there. But yes, the building. This is what I've got done so far. And I swiftly ran out of bricks, so I don't have any more bricks at this point in time. But it's got a nice facade. It's kind of business in the front and party in the back right now. But I kind of like how this looks. I kind of like the exposed redstone being visible as well through the windows. And I decided one entrance was going to be enough into this thing. And then we can have like a ladder coming down here to let us down to the bottom. But while I've been doing that, these farms have been going quite well. The cactus farm, to be fair, is actually outperforming my sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm is slower than the cactus farm. That's just how bad they've nerfed the sugarcane in this game right now. And it's a tiny bit frustrating, I'm not going to lie. Tiny bit frustrating. But, yeah, I need more bricks. I need more ways of getting bricks. So, I think we are going to take a small break from building this, although I don't need many more bricks to get the bottom in. So maybe what we'll do, we'll finish building this bottom level of this in, and then we will immediately start on the next project. And the whole pathing thing I've got going on, it was just a display to try and figure out if I'd like the design. And the same with the leaves. I decided against the moss for now. I'm not sold on it 100%. So for now we're going without the moss, but I've done the whole redstone lamp on top of here with a daylight sensor, so I have a way of lighting up and having it automatic, which I think is really quite cool. So yeah, I'm going to cut away. I'll get this bad boy finished and I will get a start on our farming area. over here, which will be mostly manual farms. I do want automatic pumpkin and melon farms going on, but yeah, mainly manual farms over here. And I do want to put it all in one big build as well, which means I may need to cut this back a bit more. I don't know yet. My vision, guys, down here is to have basically one big polytunnel, and it's going to be in the design of this build over here still, though, which I think is going to be quite cool. Now, I may need to modify it slightly, although I do want a copper roof. I kind of want to have that with a copper roof on it. That's going to look quite cool, I think. So, yeah, I'll cut away. I'll get this thing finished off, and I'll start getting this thing in place, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Alrighty, a bit of time has now passed, and as you can see, this thing is finished to a degree. I say to a degree because the bottom level is now finished. Top level is not in as yet. I've got myself a few cats tamed now, so we keep the creepers away from the builds, because I've had enough of them being blown up. But yeah, so we come in here, not much has really changed. We've got a new floor, got a nice new ladder, and we've got even more cactus. And a couple of pieces of glass because I put a surround on the cactus farm to stop the cactus from springing out into the sides and on over here, because that was happening. That was a thing, and I didn't like that thing, so I put measures in to stop that from happening. Anyway, moving on, I have also been busy over here. And as you can see, we've now got the start of our manual farms in place. Now, the biggest thing I haven't done yet is these. We have now got a working guardian farm on the server. So what I am doing is I am going along, and because I know I've got water involved in this build, I am just using the sea lanterns as my light source, just because it's that little bit easier. And it gives me a decent amount of light. This thing at night time is really well lit up. Now, I've also got the idea of putting sea lanterns in these grooves here, and then filling the white concrete in the gaps, just to fill that in a little bit better. But I love the glass roof idea. That's definitely going to be staying. And down here, in our little sleeping area we have currently, will actually be the chest area, which is kind of cool. So the next thing I've got to do is smelt up a ton more glass, get onto the pickle farm, get more pickles in, smelt up a load of pickles for lime dye, and then get this all finished off. I also need a load more cyan terracotta because I've run out of that. And I've gone through now all my sand and gravel for concrete. So I have a lot more supplies to be gathering just to get this build finished off. So I suppose the best thing for me to do is cut away, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm ready to plant the farm. Alrighty guys, since the last clip I have been rather busy. I have restocked myself on sand and gravel. I have even made myself some more concrete powder ready to turn into concrete. I just haven't had time yet to go get more terracotta. So I had enough just to get this thing finished. I am currently waiting on a bit of glass to smelt because I've also ran out of that. So if you quickly fly over here, I am, in fact, at the point, other than the glass going in, I'm at the point where I am ready to plant. And this thing, I think, looks really quite cool. So I am going to do a first-person time-lapse, and I am going to show you guys me hoeing out all this and planting everything I've currently got, which is in this shulker box right here. So, yeah, that won't be enough to fill this thing up, believe it or not, but here we go. And with that, we have everything hoed, and that took me a little bit longer than I was expecting it to, although I didn't damage my hoe quite as much as I was expecting. So what we're going to do, we are going to grab out all the seeds we have, all the carrots, all the potatoes, everything we can plant, and we are going to find homes for everything we can plant. Including, even though I want to do an automatic pumpkin and melon farm later on in the series, I am going to pull these out and do these as well. Simply just because we can. So I am going to do beetroots on that one there. That's one of the smaller ones. And on the opposite side, we are going to put our melons and pumpkins. Which means I don't really need to hoe all of this, but it's fine. And then we will be putting our potatoes, carrots, and wheat on the middle three. So again, I'm going to time-lapse this bit. First person time-lapse, let's go. And with that, guys, everything I have is planted. And basically now, until everything grows, I have what I have. So let's go get some chests together, and I'll put remaining bits and bobs in the chests. Grab myself some item frames, and I'll put some item frames on the chests as well. And I'll come back to you guys when I've done that. Alrighty, guys, chests are in, as we can see, and I've got the 3 double chests for each variety of crop. Now, I don't suppose this is going to be needed, but we never know, given the size of this lot. And bear in mind, the pumpkin and melons will be going again at some point anyway. I don't know I'm going to need that much, but I did do a bit of AFKing while I was editing the video down to this point, just so I could see how much I had left. And I got a bit more time, so let's go find something else to do. Now, I have expanded our sugarcane farm between clips also, and I need to expand the cactus farm so it's a couple bit taller than it currently is, because it's not tall enough. But I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to start work on another build. Now, we've got a choice between this one and this one here. Either way, they need to go in, and either way, I need more terracotta. So I guess the first thing to do is go get terracotta. And I'll come back to you guys when I've got it. Alrighty, guys, terracotta has been acquired, and I did a little bit of a stream while I was doing the collection of terracotta. And this is what we came out with. Now, yeah, we've got red, yellow, and green, as well as some white. The white I already had. The red, yellow, and the green I didn't, until Stream decided that I should do this. Now, I decided I was going to finish the builds for the sugarcane and cactus farms, and then Stream decided we needed Jeff. Jeff the Cactus. Yes. So we have Jeff, who is a fez-wielding cactus. And I think he looks rather good. Myself, I don't think he looks too much like another character from another show, but it looks pretty decent. That's all I'm going to say about that. And it led me to the idea that I am going to be doing cartoonesque parts to builds, as well as doing the modern-esque industrial builds. We're going to throw in the cartoon element as well, and I really like the idea of this. So what we're going to do, we are going to be putting a sugarcane themed cartoon on top of the sugarcane part of this farm. We're going to do a villager theme on top of a villager thing here, pickle theme on top of a pickle farm, flower theme on top of a flower farm, and so on and so forth, and yada yada yada. Now I suppose I need to start dyeing some of my terracotta to cyan, and I want to start measuring out for my village area, because I feel like now we have our insane crop farm in place, we should expand our villager area and get that in place how we want it to be. So that is going to be our next job. As I said before, this is only a temporary build. I am going to rip this down and reuse the materials on something else. Some of my villagers I am keeping as they are. I've got my cleric friend who swallows up more rotten flesh for me, and I've got my stonemasons who give me lots and lots of bricks. Now, I need more stonemasons. This is for definite. 3 of these guys is not going to cover it. I also need more farmers because I need someone to sell the epic number of crops to. But I also want to roll these guys with the zombie. So I need to figure out a way of doing a zombification and unzombification of these guys as well. But first, let's get some terracotta. Let's get some other supplies and let's start building this thing. Alrighty, as you can see guys, I have made a start on the build, and I'm kind of going for a similar sort of start to this one, but with this build I'm going to have a solid white lower on it, and then we're going to put windows higher above. And I've actually decided that my melon and pumpkin farm, my automatic ones, will be going in this build as well. They're going to be part of the taller part of the build. So we'll go the villagers on the bottom floor, and then we'll do our farms on the top floor, and that's going to be quite cool. So yeah, inside I haven't really done much as yet. These guys have just got a white wall in places, and that's pretty much it. But what I have done is run out of materials again, so I'm currently waiting some more stone slabs to smelt down for me, so I can get this floor in place. Then we can start thinking about moving some villagers around after I've got the wall up one more block all the way around, just to make it a little bit safer. And then we can start getting these villagers all moved down and where we want them to be. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to have to wait until the next episode, because unfortunately I have run out of time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.